Hey, what's going on? I'm Nate, and on today's 2 hour grind, I'm going G.I. Joe haul. These shelves behind me are all empty. I've been reworking my G.I. Joe collection. I pulled a lot of them down, went through them, double checked some things, and went down the rabbit hole of some of the foreign figures, the UK stuff, the Brazil stuff, Estrela. So, what did I get? All right, three different boxes. First box up. Let's take a look. I did pop them open. Let's see what this first guy is. I'm pretty excited about it. I went down and bought a ton of, I got a ton of the figures already, and this is my second time. I stopped for a while and I got back into it recently and started grabbing up some of these. So this one is pretty awesome. Kind of excited about this guy. So I got the UK Mutt and Junkyard. I believe he came out around 1991. It's a little wobbly, but not too bad. It's pretty awesome. Really nice shape with accessories. Now, I know it's hard to tell, but these are actually dark gray. They're not black like the American counterparts, right? So they're like a dark gray. For all of his actual pieces, these are actually black, but I think that's just the plastic. So, first box, pretty awesome. 1991, Mutt and Junkyard, complete. Really excited to add this guy to my collection. So what I've been doing is kind of picking up the UK releases or the foreign releases that they didn't release that like paint style or variant in the US, right? So Tiger Force that didn't come to the US and some of those others. All right, haul one, pretty cool one so far. Let's see, what's haul two? I actually ordered from a toy store in the Netherlands. Found their website. They had a bunch of pretty good, well-priced Joes on there. And picked up a nice little package from them. Make sure there's nothing else in this box. Put a little bead on while I'm tearing through this because I didn't open them yet. It's what a mail call's all about, right? Jumping in first time, getting excited about them. So I've been a Joe collector since I was a little kid, right? Half of the ones that are behind me, over half, are probably mine from when I was a kid. And then, I've filled in the blanks a lot in the past few years. So second haul, pretty rad. We'll dive into these guys. They nicely packaged, nice little boxes. So I ended up grabbing 4 figures from this toy shop. The first one is one that I already have. However, I did not have his gun, and he was a very nice price for being a complete keel haul. Elbows looked good on both. Paint looks really nice, actually. Now, these are the awesome ones. So let's pop these out and take a look at what I got. First up, you can tell by the accessories who it is. But really rad to add Tiger Force Hit and Run to my collection. Pretty nice one too, not too yellowed yet. A little bit of yellowing. Complete with accessories. I think most of these came with the same accessories though as the US version, so wouldn't have been, well, one of them doesn't, the next one doesn't. So if they didn't have them all, wouldn't be that difficult to replace probably, finding the US counterpart. Sometimes they do change them, like that Mutt. I can't get through this piece of tape. Tiger Force. Tiger Force Psych Out. His little say hello to his little friend is in there too. All right. Pretty rad haul so far. Number 2. And the last one is pretty awesome. Now his are unique. You could not get the... Some of them I guess you could probably find in the US counterpart. So Blizzard, Tiger Force. He is complete. And needs an O-ring. Needs a nice O-ring. But overall pretty solid. Little stress mark. So Tiger Force Blizzard. Excited to add him. He's got the hard to find pistol. Rifle. Skis. Oh, is he missing one of it? Nope, the other handle's in there. Just didn't pull it out of the pack. So he is complete. Cool. So, second haul, 5 awesome figures. Let's see what the next package holds. Let me throw these guys back in for a second. Out of the way. Nice little boxes that they send them in. Keeps them safe on the travel from across seas. So a couple new Tiger Force to add. One of the shells behind me. It's going to be Joe, Cobra. Then it's going to be Ninja's Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter. And the last shelf is going to be the small sub teams: Night Force, Tiger Force, Python Patrol, Dreadnoks, Slaughters, Marauders, all the variants for those guys. So I've been trying to pick up some of the variants to put on those shelves to make it look like a nice complete set. So a couple more awesome Tiger Forces out of the way. Nice awesome haul. Now this next box is the one I'm really excited about. It's a much bigger box. This one's coming from Brazil. Lots of cardboard protecting, bubble wrap, and first pieces of that. Got this guy, set that off to the side. And a bunch of figures coming at you. Just double check they're all there. All are out of the box. All right. So these are some Estrela variants. So I talked about ordering, the ones that didn't make it to the U.S. Not all these, but some of them. this was just too good of a lot to kind of pass up when it came my way. I am probably going to say the wrong words at some point, but it's the Commandos over there in Brazil. So this came with a couple vehicles. First one, loosey goosey. I need to figure that out. It's still a pretty good piece, pretty cool. Comandos Acao. I'm not sure how to say that. I will mispronounce it. I apologize. Rock it with that. Alright, so I got the cool rocket launcher. What was this called in the US? There was a counterpart. Can't remember offhand. The Fang copter. I did not have one already. So pretty cool. Pretty cool piece. So it's got, oh, I was trying to get the Estrela in there. I'm missing it with my camera, my fault. So, awesome. It's the Estrela Fangcopter. Pretty awesome. And now, lots of figures. Super excited. I got this lot. Oh, some of the vehicle parts. So, the Fangcopter does have some of the missiles. Alright. Baggie number 1. Let's see what kind of figures I'm getting out of this awesome order. I probably won't pull each one out of their baggie, but I'm sure you can maybe see through them enough. So all are, you know, the variants. I'll go through each one. First up, Ricondo. And his guns, his gun and his backpack are a different shade of green, as well as his hat. They match up. Different than the US release. So first one, pretty sick Ricondo. Next up, Tiger Force Airtight, our Puro. So again, I was talking about trying to collect the Tiger Forces a minute ago. Main reason I bought this lot are the Tiger Force figures that are in here. So he has his gun, tabs on it, pieces that are sometimes broken on them, very nice. Black backpack. Unbroken. Pretty awesome figure. Thumbs, little paint wear, but overall really nice. So that's figure number 2. There are quite a few in here, but Pretty awesome lot. Especially if you're into the kind of the foreign stuff. The Joes that didn't quite make it to the US, you know. Alright. And this one is, oh my goodness, why am I drawing a blank? Is it not Estepin? I thought it was. It is. So he's missing his helmet and the bipod, but he does have the black rifle. Swivel arm grunt. Different lower arms, it says on there. Let's see what else. Pretty excited about this guy as well. Straight arm. Cobra officer. Wanted to, so it's got Estrela up on his back. It's a little hard to see it, maybe. He's a little bit different colored blue. Comes with his rifle. Same rifle that Stalker would have came with in the US, it looks like. So pretty awesome. I'm excited to get some of these variants out of the way. Oh my god, Cobra Invasor. A little bit worn. His emblem complete. Looks like his bag strap is broken, but that's alright. Same weapons and has a straight arm, snake eyes. Alright, guess I get a dually in this bag. Another snake eyes, straight arm snake eyes. Got a Estrela on his back. And I got a Storm Shadow with bow. Pretty nice piece. The one thing I do like about the foreign Storm Shadows, they do stay brighter white. It looks like another snake eyes. Straight arm, bag looks good, Uzi looks good. Estrela on the back, straight arms. Another pretty awesome piece. Excited to have it. Now, I'll probably end up not keeping the doubles, right? Because I have so many figures already, so there's going to be some of these doubles I'm going to have to end up letting go of. But for now, I'm pretty excited to get this lot. Next up, Quick Kick. Looks like he's got sword, nunchucks, and backpack. Can't even read what his leg says. Looks very similar, so he's not really a variant at all. Looks very similar to the US release. Probably has made in on his leg, I just couldn't read it. Another Stormy. This one is complete with weapons. Another Tiger Force airtight backpack gun. Looks pretty awesome to me. One of the main reasons I picked it up, so I got a couple to choose from. He looks like he's missing his breather hose and regular hose. And the last one from this box, or this bag, one of the main other reasons that I got it. Remember, I keep talking about the Tiger Force. I'll mispronounce it. Shipwreck. Tiger Force Shipwreck. Marujo, maybe? Marujo. Pretty sweet. His rocket launcher does have a break in the strap. Machine gun looks pretty solid. Very excited to add him to my to my collection. Very excited. That one's awesome. Very cool. So I'm getting there, right? Got, ooh. So far, what was that? 5 more Tiger Force that I didn't already have. Got a whole nother box of figures coming at you. Some of these are pretty cool too. Let's see what I got. It was very hard to walk away from this one. The guy hit me up and was like, hey, I've got a blowtorch. I did not already have a blowtorch, so I'm kind of excited now I do. Right on, a little loose. I know there are variants of his, but I'm not sure if this is one. Complete with gun, backpack. Gun is unbroken. Those always would break, right? In the US versions would break a lot. Edge of that gun. What dreadnought is it? Torch? Torch? I think his colors are just a little bit more vibrant. Main difference. Pretty awesome. Might have to put him on display instead of my other one. Might not pull out all their accessories for all these guys. I'm going to leave some of them in the bag. It looks like Storm Shadow version 2. Really nice piece. Doesn't look like they have anything different on this version either. Complete. I'll have to look up the differences to figure out exactly how to tell some of those apart. Another are Puro. This one is complete. Really nice paint on his hands. This is a really nice one. This one will probably be the one that ends up in my PC. So there's what, 3 of him so far? I think that's probably it. That's a lot, but pretty cool. Be able to display that awesome guy. Alright, the next one looks like he doubled up on this. This is a cover girl. Her paint is a little different than the US versions. Looks like one of them has the machine gun. So one is complete, one's got a loose knee. This one's really nice too. The other one's knee was a little loose, but pretty cool. Get another one to add to it, right? And there's a double in there with it. Who do I got next? Very cool. This guy's pretty awesome. This version is just so vibrant and so bright. The US versions turn so yellow by this point. Lots of them are, faded. I think even mine's quite faded. But this Spirit is a pretty awesome piece. Complete. His gun and backpack are a little bit different colors than the US as well. Looks like the bird might be bird complete with the feet. Huge problem with Spirits and the Raptor guy. I don't even think I have Raptor's feet yet. Awesome for that one. Nice Spirit. Looks like there's a second Spirit in here. One will be up for grabs at some point. Looks like he's complete. Bird's got feet as well. Gonna have to compare them myself to figure out which one I want to keep. Looks like it's really well taken care of. Next up is Sci-Fi. Sci-Fi is pretty awesome. I used to love this figure as a kid. He's pretty nice and tight. I'm guessing the maybe the US version or the US version might have had the country of origin or something on him. This one I don't see anything on there. I'll have to look up the difference between him. He's complete. Gun, backpack, hose. Starting to hit the sweet spot here. Coming up on the end. This is where all the good stuff is. And I mean that. This is I couldn't turn this lot down when I saw it. Another Spirit. Really nice, really minty. Complete. Bird's got feet. Next up is Alpinista, hit and run. Pretty nice shape, a little bit of paint wear, but not overall really nice. Joints are good, tight. He's got his missile launcher, his backpack, and one of his guns. I think he's missing one gun and the missile. So I will be on the lookout for those. Hopefully I'll be able to find them one day. But pretty awesome to add. So he's a variant, right? Because the hit and run that came to the U.S. had the green face and the green hands. He was all camouflaged up, and this one doesn't have that. So that's a cool variant. There's another really awesome piece. Really excited to have in my collection. Pretty awesome Scarlet, straight arm. She's in more of like a white outfit rather than the US, like the yellow, right, and brown. Or no, yellow, it's almost the same. A little bit yellow, but this one's really bright white. She's complete with crossbow. Very excited to add her to my collection. So, pretty awesome lot so far, right? I think it's going to get better, though, for another couple seconds. Got about 3 more figures, it looks like. Next one coming up. Python Patrol, complete helmet, gun. Both are like unique colors, I believe. Oh, the gun might actually be in something else, but pretty sure it's pretty unique to this figure. Gatilho, Naja, Pistoleiro, complete, yeah, dark gray rifle, helmet. Pretty awesome figure. Another one of the main reasons I got this lot. The next couple really make this lot worthwhile. At least in my opinion, it's what, you know. So no elbow cracks, really nice paint. Not even gonna mess with this helmet. Helmet is on, staying on. Rifle. So I think there's one other Python Patrol character that I need to get from this wave, the Brazil. But pretty stoked to grab that guy. That guy's awesome. The last couple real quick. I know this video probably ran a little long, but this one's pretty rad as well. It's one I already do own, but this one is in super nice condition. Cobra to Acao, right? Acao, I'm not exactly sure. Real nice paint. So the chrome usually rubs off on their heads pretty bad. He has a straight arm.
Sorry, I'm still not sure about that.
What are you talking for? Really excited to have him. Got the Estrela up on his back. I don't know if it'll zoom in on him or not. I guess not. Complete. So he has Flash's gun and Flash's backpack in dark black. Feels pretty good to me. Still a really awesome figure. Next one. So, Rampage. Really nice shape. So Heavy Metal has like the painted on like 5 o'clock shadow. Rampage is a different color green. Elbows look awesome. Feels nice and tight. Not gonna mess with him much. Unbroken machine gun. Really, really awesome piece to add to my collection. I'm stoked So a couple of those last ones were like really awesome. He takes the cake. My final figure. I got one more thing though in there, but they didn't unwrap yet, which I think is pretty awesome as well. Really nice. Exclusive. Pretty rare too from what I can find. The Crimson Water Moccasin. Now that's what these couple parts are up here. So gun, hose, it's a pretty awesome piece. I know they did, I think, release it. Got a little pool there at the front. Oh, I heard something rattle. I was hoping maybe it was a cool gun. Pretty solid piece. I'm excited to put this in my collection as well, like everything else today. I don't even want to break it, so I'm just gonna set it on there. I'm not actually gonna clip it in. I don't want anything to break on this guy. Propeller still spins. Really, really, really awesome piece. Stickers. All right, so that was my foreign G.I. Joe haul. I am pretty excited. That's why I had to share it with you guys. I know that was a long video, but there's some really cool pieces in there. If you're curious about any of them, you know, have any questions about anything, feel free to reach out, let me know. You can give us a like, give us a follow at any of these spots as well. I do like to post my hauls in other places as well. And this was a pretty substantial little grab. Lots of really nice foreign G.I. Joe figures that came in through the door. I'm pretty stoked on it. Thanks for stopping by. I'm Nate, and this was the 2 Hour Grind.